When we started, I was in between a mercenary and a robot, and y'all were beating the shit out of the fucking child.
I want to be picked up for a cartoon show on Cartoon Network.
Have you seen the new Final Fantasy VII?
New? Yeah, it's not new. I'm glad that ended.
So one time,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
This isn't interesting at all, but hey, the other day, I had somebody was coming to pick up their pizza, right? And he was like, "Do you get tips? Do you accept tips?" And I was like,
I wonder what this person looks like.
I mean, yeah, I basically work for tips. He tipped me $10.
Oh, that's
Wait,
great.
what?
Yeah, he tipped me $10.
Crimson. Did you hear her story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear the climax?
Yeah.
And
The
did you-
climax?
Did you? No, shut up.
The climax?
Did you hear her story?
Come see the Lorandables on Climax 3D.
Did you?
The mega screen.
Did you hear her story? Did you hear the climax and the ending of that story? You
Yeah,
did, right?
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? We just went off of fucking a guy I wanted to rip out his arteries and like feed them to him. And then he had some fucking just aggressive asshole, and you're like, this guy, this real dickhead came up to me at work, asked me if I work for tips. I said yes and gave me $10. The end. What are you fucking talking about?
Like I
You
said.
started it off so like this is what happened to me.
This fucking
You guys will not believe this chain of events.
this Chinese dude came up to me.
This really preppy 19-year-old girl.
Oh no. I can tell you a story about when I told off some kids at Pizza Hut.
Please, I want to hear that right
All right,
now.
so I went outside. I was vaping it up, right?
Oh,
And these
fuck
two
yeah.
fucking like 3-year-old kids come up to me.
Okay, this is already not as cool, but go on.
They're like, "Hey, my friend wants to know if you're selling your vape." And I was like, "Fuck no! Don't talk to me. Leave me alone."
How do you
Don't
know?
you talk to me.
How do you know that many words? Leave me alone.
Not that many words.
Did you ever fucking step in my direction?
This fucking toddler waddles over to you. Hey, how much is your vape? This fucking 2-inch tall person. Yo, I only smoke at least 12 nicotine, all right? What are you hitting, bro?
Okay, so they were like in middle school.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little more sense now.
Okay. So then I go back inside after doing my thing. And
Yeah.
I go up to
After
the...
selling your vape to 2-year-olds.
Oh yeah, he was like 200, and I was like, oh,
Oh shit! I might.
maybe.
Yeah, fuck.
How old was he?
He was like 12.
Walking around with $200?
I mean,
Did you take the 200?
No, I did not.
You should have.
That kid is a coke dealer.
I would have taken $200. Dude, yours is $2 and some duct tape. That's all yours is. They give you the $200 and then you say, "Oh, this isn't enough," and then you walk away. They're not gonna do anything. What are they?
So in middle school, I was in band, and we had
I got
one of those
mine.
things where we sell chocolate to raise funds for the field trip, or I don't know, fucking whatever.
I remember doing that.
I was on the bus one day, and I was selling chocolate to a couple of guys on the bus, and one kid walks up and he gives me $1. He's like, "Hey, give me a chocolate." And I was like, "All right, cool." I sold it to him. A couple minutes later, some kid walks over. Is like, "Hey, give me my $1 back." It's some kid that I had not even talked to at all ever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Give me my $1 back." And I was like, "No, you didn't even give me $1, so shut the fuck up." He was like, "No, dude, that other kid stole my $1 and he used it to buy this chocolate, so I need my $1 back."
God.
And,
Oh my
and I was
God.
like, "No, he already fucking ate it. I'm not giving you your money back. So
Yeah.
fuck off." And the kid that bought the chocolate, the kid that stole the $1 and bought the chocolate was already in band, so he had chocolate himself. If he was gonna steal money and get, he could have just taken his.
Fun.
I don't understand anything about this guy's motive. Anyway,
God damn.
So I get off the bus and he's screaming at me, and I go home.
And then I have some hot chocolate, and then I go to the computer desk, and then I turn on my drowning pool, and then I play video game.
That was hilarious. So
Cut all of your story out.
20 minutes. Like 20 minutes later, his dad comes up to the door.
I would beat his ass immediately.
No, as
soon as he started
his
talking
dad was
to me.
outside. The kid came up to the door and he's like, "Hey, give me my money back." And his dad was outside.
Yeah.
Like in his car. Oh shit, this is some fucked up shit. I'm not gonna fuck.
At your house?
At our house. He was outside my door.
It's $1.
Well, apparently his dad was really bad that he got $1 stolen, and
Dude.
it was my fault somehow.
You were in middle school?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I had to have been like 7, right?
Probably. Yeah.
You should have called me out there. I would have whooped that motherfucker, that old head's ass.
Yeah, but I knew the guy that stole the $1, so I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with this guy. I gave him his $1, but I was like, hey, you tell what's his fuck.
To give you $1?
You tell what's his fuck. He owes me $1.
Oh, Crimson.
I mean, I kind of felt bad for him because he got his money stolen. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make this other dude pay. No one else has to be involved with this. So I told the band director. The band director just kicked him out of band.
Yeah, that was epic.
Yeah. Or maybe he didn't get to go on the field trip. I don't know. He wasn't in class for like the rest of the semester.
I've got a band story.
Go for it.
I went to band class, and I got really nervous, and I said that the loud music makes my head hurt, and then they put me in art.
You want to know why I joined band?
To be epic and
In elementary school,
Yeah.
they had this like orchestral concert for all the kids, and all the middle schoolers came over
and they played Star Wars.
played a bunch of music. And at the end of the show, they're all shaking hands with the elementary school kids and answering questions and telling them about what band is all about and blah blah blah. And like
No!
this one kid walks up to me and he goes, "Hey," and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Play trombone." So I did.
That is fucking the worst
That's
reason
true.
to do
That's a true story.
anything ever.
Wow.
Some kid said, hey, play trombone. I'd be like, hey, play mine. I pull my dick out and put it right in his mouth. It's like, blow on this bitch.
Blow this
Hey,
tromboner.
Hey, cut out Brooklyn talking
Fuck you.
at any point. Oh, yeah, replace all of Brooklyn's sentences with fuck you, but like
I'm gonna reverse everything she says.
Pitch different.
So every word that comes out of Brooklyn's mouth, I'm just gonna
Just
play
make it
backwards.
like Wrestle with Jimmy.
Fun editing.
Wrestle with Jimmy.
Y'all know what my favorite one is? Is Hey Yeah by
Wrestle with Jimmy. Wrestle with Jimmy.
So anyway, these fucking kids come into Pizza Hut, right?
my.
Oh, yeah, we're back to Brooklyn's story.
So not only did we absolutely interrupt Brooklyn, but you ruined my joke, and now we're all having a bad time. Go on.
we told like 5 stories between Brooklyn's.
So one day I went into the bathroom and this fat kid was drowning in the. I like how
God.
this is gender neutral right here. I like this because
so
it's
much do I
all women.
It's not gender neutral.
Inkling's not a woman.
Yeah, Inkling has a vagina.
They don't have genders.
Have you seen the fan art?
There's
Why
Inkling.
don't
You
they
heard
call-
of Gaper Mario?
Why don't?
Gaper Mar. What?
What did you just say?
It's a PC game. You pick your character from Paper Mario, and it's just a video of Mario fucking them.
That's amazing. That's the greatest shit I've ever heard.
good.
You know why they don't have a shortened version of fan art? Because the only one they'd have would be fart. I like how that killed absolutely all the conversation.
Well, hey.
Me saying fart. That's all it took. I want you to end the
Podcast
podcast right here with 4 minutes of like disgusting, uncomfortable diarrhea. I want you to end this video with pizza time.
Pizza time? Dude, I say that every
Oh,
time
yeah.
I serve a table.
Do you?
I bring their pizza. I'm like, pizza time!
I hope to God none of them have ever seen Pizza Time.
Why?
You know what Pizza Time is?
What?
It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up and off on it. And the sounds in the background are like,
I was thinking about Peter Parker. Pizza time.
Oh yeah.
Pizza time.
I love how different our brains are. How innocent yours is. Have you seen Funky Time? Or Funky Town?
Take me to?
Have you? No, it's not. Would you take me to Vangita? Krim. I gotta ask you something. I gotta genuinely ask you something. I genuinely have something to ask you.
You're so defeated.
I just hate it. Because I can't even remember what I was fucking saying now. I was actually going somewhere. Krim, I gotta ask you something, seriously. Whenever somebody's in the middle of a conversation or like telling a story that could actually be content to the episode, and you chime in with erroneous music playing that isn't entertaining to anybody, why do you think that's better than what was being said? Oh my God. It drives me insane. So have y'all seen those cartel videos where they chop people's heads off?
Is that what you wanted to
That's
say?
exactly what I was gonna say. That's
my
what
God.
Funky Town is. Funky Town is a video of, I'm not even kidding, this dude, the video starts off and the dude's chest is cut open, his face is cut off, his hand is cut off, and he's bleeding out. And
No, keep going. Funky Town. That was gonna be funny.
it wasn't.
If you kept talking about that and I had-
I can't fucking hear myself when you're speaking. The speakers, the headphones are too loud. I can't understand what I'm saying when you speak.
I think we need a.
Boom, 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 Funky Town. Everybody do their best scream. Brooklyn, you start. Damn. Crimson, you start.
Ew. That was disgusting.
That was nasty.
Hey guys,
That was nasty. I love like nonchalantly, like you were just grossed out by
It
that.
was like walking into a dragon's den. But go on.
Oh, have you seen that? Dragonsden.org.
Yeah,
It's a picture of a dude who's got his finger caught in a Chinese finger trap, but he's got no legs.
guys, have y'all heard?
No.
Have y'all heard
What's the word?
Hollaback Girl by Gwen Stefani mixed with Seinfeld?
Are you serious?
It's a thing. It's in the
Brooklyn, corn is great. Use the side B.
What?
Use the side B.
Okay.
No, side B. Yeah, that's the move right there. It's just genuinely not as good as if we were talking. It's just not even near as good as if we were talking. It's not even as good as if we weren't talking and we're just playing the game. I'm gonna take the headphones off.
He stops as soon as I start singing.
I know. It's every single thing to make this the worst possible thing to listen to is being done right now.
I think me doing the backing track to you just being pissed off at me doing the backing track is the funniest shit.
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
funny.
heard.
It's not funny this fucking time. It already happened.
Hey,
What?
so anyways,
Just change the topic.
these fucking kids, right?
In the episode as soon as she says that.
Dude, I forget every time.
Guys, it's really not even interesting.
No, we built this up for 4 episodes. You need to tell it now.
4 episodes.
Yeah, don't even release the second part of this until like 60 episodes in. So nobody gets the rest of the story.
You end the podcast with me saying, anyways, these
the
fucking
last
kids.
episode of the podcast is
Double
Brooklyn
kill.
telling us what happened with these fucking kids.
It's not even gonna be fucking
It's nothing,
interesting.
anything.
It's nothing at all. All right, so these kids, right?
Yeah.
They come in and they're like, yeah, I want some pizza. And I'm like, they look like these fucking like stereotypical
Yeah, say it. Yeah,
hoodlum
say it.
kids. And they got their frosted chips. They're like, hey, let me get a pizza. And my manager comes
Hey, let me
up.
get a. Hey! Go on.
Hey, let me have a pizza.
Hey, give me the pizza, man. Hey, give me
I need a Jamaican pizza, man.
I need
I'm
Jamaican jerk. I need the
Oh my
jerk
God.
off on my fucking pizza. Y'all remember that Luigi video of on Newgrounds where he was the Italian man came to America and he was like, I need a 2 piece of toast on the plate. And they're like, no, you piss on your own plate, you son of a bitch. And then he's like, no, I need to shit on my bed. And he's like, no, you shit on your own bed, you son of a bitch.
I need the fork on my
And
table.
he's like, oh no, you fuck on your own table, you son of a bitch. That's my favorite Newgrounds thing ever. And the judge said, no, you fuck, you fuck to you son of a bitch, and I go back to Italia.
I've been to Italia.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
remember?
gave me Paris for my keychain.
Yeah, I did. So this guy, right?
Who?
This guy pulls up on a
What are you
bike thing.
talking about?
In Italy, this guy pulls up in a fucking bike.
It's not even the same story. Yeah. What about
He's
Italian
like, hello,
braces?
hello, do you girls need? I don't know the accent. He's like, do you guys?
Wow!
Do you girls need a ride?
That is not what anyone sounds like in Italy.
Just cut this out. I'm done.
No, go on. I'm sorry.
All right, he's
you
gonna
girls
have
need a ride?
he's gonna have an Indian accent, okay?
Okay. Girl, do you need a ride?
Hello, girls. Do you need a ride?
You
to
get
take
a ride
place
from me,
anywhere?
please?
I give you a ride for $5.
And
5
you're like,
euros.
I thought that was my
for
line.
5 euros.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
And so we're like, cool, 5 euros, right?
This match is
And
the worst characters.
We got in the back of his bike thing and we're riding around Italy.
What is this odd contraption?
And whenever we get to our place, we get to this little candy shop, super cute, right?
Yeah.
We get off and he starts flirting with our teacher, calling her beautiful and shit. And he goes, "That will be 35 euros."
Oh, fuck no.
Wow.
Because we went further than he was planning on taking us.
What a cunt.
I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he sucks.
Every story you guys tell me, I want to beat the shit out of these people. I want them to understand. How do you really, genuinely, how do you teach somebody a lesson?
Yeah.
That's something I want to know, because my anger tells me that if you give them a bloody nose and possibly like a dimorphed face for the rest of their life, then maybe they'll learn. Then maybe. But how do you seriously teach somebody something? You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck I'm... Nice! Nice! Oh, that's Crimson. Oh, fuck you! Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done with this game.
Okay, the one I'm about to win.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that, even though you totally were losing. 100%. I have 2 stock, you idiot.
You have one stock.
I'll get you. You can't handle my
Yeah, I can't.
my.
I really
sausage.
can't. I can't handle it. Ooh, I got that. Hey, have y'all ever typed in? Have y'all ever typed in YouTube?
No, finish your rap.
I
Hold on.
did. I typed in YouTube because I was a really funny, edgy 13-year-old, and the first thing that showed up was eating watermelon.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
watched it, and I'm not even joking. To this day, it's one of my favorite videos on YouTube.
What?
He's dressed up in like overalls, and he has one of those straw hats on, and he like his and his yellow eyes are out.
Okay.
And he turns in this cornfield to a little table that has watermelon, and he's like, oh, he starts sweating, he's licking his lips, and then he runs over to the watermelon and he's about to take a bite out of it, and he looks up to the camera, and you're like, oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna fucking bite the watermelon. And then he looks at the camera, he's like, you racist ass white cracker thought I was gonna eat this watermelon? I mean, really, who types that in? A watermelon. Who looks that shit up? and then he goes to his house where it's the family is the, and he's like, and it's just a bunch of stereotypes. His crippled blind son comes in and grabs a cup and tries to get some water. And he's watching him struggle, and he's making this like really mad face looking at him trying to get the water. He finally gets some water in the cup and he goes to drink it, and he punches it out of his crippled son's hand, and he's like, son, you know we got one rule in this house. We only drink Kool-Aid. And then he grabs a full thing of sugar, pours it in a cup, pours some water in it, and 1 packet of Kool-Aid, and then gives it to him.
Oh no.
Oh my God. And then he turns to his daughter. It's a 1-year-old fucking like in the crib, and he he hands her the sippy cup, and in the sippy cup is just 1 chicken wing. It's just a chicken wing in the sippy cup. Oh my god. To this day, it's the greatest video I've ever seen. I know y'all don't want to do this, but look up a eating watermelon.
You know what?
I've just realized that most of that story I told is not usable. Like most 90% of it.